So we got some heat on today's episode of The Forecast. Recently, I got a chance to visit one of Chicago's most prominent music studios. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Plus, new music from Lil Blessin. He's got Planet Blessin 2 on the way. Excited about that. And lastly, the Chosen Few Picnic / House Music Festival is back at Jackson Park this Saturday for the 30th anniversary. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Rome J. And this is The Forecast, highlighting Chicago's hottest music, artists on the rise, and what's popping off in the Chi. Let's get into it. So, located on Chicago's west side, Classick Studios has been an important creative space for many artists. The Grammy-winning studio had a hand in the success of many of our favorites, including Chance the Rapper, The Mind, Lil Durk, Smino, and SZA, just to name a few, okay? And for many underground artists, Classick Studios is where they've gone to perfect their sound and really take it to the next level. All right. Now, last week, while visiting Classick Studios, I ran into Lil Blessin. He was working on his new album titled Planet Blessin 2, his fifth project. Okay. And you know, seeing Blessin at the studio brought me back to the first time Blessin reached out to the TRiiBE. Okay. It was a little bit over 5 years ago, I believe. And Blessin sent us an email with his song Run That Back attached to it, okay? The song samples Nickelodeon SpongeBob SquarePants theme music for Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, which we thought was hilarious. And at the same time, super creative and unique, you know? So anyways, his sound was so refreshing and knew that we had to interview him right away. Lil Blessin, tell us how you got the name.
I was 18 when I got sick and 19 when I got diagnosed with lymphoma cancer. It's a cancer of the lymph nodes and like a blood cancer. You know. Once I beat cancer, like for the second time, everybody called me. Like, it was like, you're a blessing, bro. You're a blessing. This blessing, that blessing, that. And I felt like it. You feel me? I feel like it shit, honestly. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna be a little blessing.
Since then, Blessin has given us several projects: Planet Blessin in 2019, Sin and Sin Deluxe in 2020, Go in 2021, and now Planet Blessin 2. Blessin has a unique sound. His tracks C'est La Vie and Opt-Outs are among my favorites. He usually uses catchy Chicago lingo and punchlines in his tracks. His music is always entertaining and, you know, just fun to listen to. So we're definitely excited for Planet Blessin 2 over here at the TRiiBE. And, you know, when I got a chance to talk to Blessin and I asked him what makes this project different from the others, and he replied, it's really his most personal, you know, a step away from the usual lighthearted Blessin. This project will show his vulnerable side. And look, Blessin was one of my first interviews. I believe I might have been his first as well. So to see the growth with me and Blessin is a blessing, you know, and I can't wait for the project, bro. Also, shout out to Chris Classick. Thanks for letting me slide through the studio, man. Appreciate it. All right. So most of us, if not all of us, have heard Drake's new album, Honestly Nevermind, and Beyonce's new single, Break My Soul, by now, right? Well, despite the mixed reviews all across social media, the influence of Chicago house music cannot be ignored. Chicago is the birthplace of house. From the looks of it, this summer, the house genre is going to dominate the music scene. Now, with that being said, this Saturday, one of Chicago's biggest music festivals is taking place in Jackson Park. That's the Chosen Few Picnic / House Music Festival. All right, it'll be in Jackson Park from 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. All right, I caught a set from one of the Chosen Few DJs himself, Terry Hunter, at the Hyde Park Summer Fest, and Terry definitely had the crowd lit, no lie. Okay, so if you're a house head, you want to be at the house picnic in Jackson Park this Saturday. And in honor of the Chosen Few Picnic, we wanted to do something a little different with our forecast playlist this week, okay? We decided to put some of our favorite house tracks on the playlist, you know, in case y'all want to dig a little deeper into the influential sounds behind today's house tracks. This is what I'm listening to. We got Cajmere, Brighter Day, featuring Dajae. Let's see who else. The legend, Frankie Knuckles with the whistle song, Karizma, Work It Out. Let's see, D-Train with Keep On. He'll actually be at the picnic. Make sure you check it out. Wick Wilson and Terrance Martin with Move Like This. And of course, we can't forget FastMoney and one of the hottest out of the city. Just going back to the rap side of the playlist, of course, with Wanksta. Make sure you check that out. Lil Durk featuring Doodie. Make sure you guys check that out. 8matic Logan also makes this week's forecast playlist is what I'm listening to right now. So make sure you check it out. You already know. And if you plan on going to the festival, you can definitely bet on hearing some of these tracks for sure. All right. Now, this week's forecast playlist is live on YouTube right now, as well as the playlist from previous weeks. So don't sleep. All right. It's your boy Rome J and the TRiiBE. Until next time, I'm out.